Now we have the two raw ingredients of problems that are sticky and important, and we also have people that we think can create companies. So what do we do next? This is where we generate new solutions. The first thing that we do to think about that is imagine that we have a world where the specific problem that we found has been solved, and we think about who else cares. So does somebody else in the system have an incentive to pay to see this solution solved? So that's one way we think about generating a new business model and thinking about things differently, is zooming out to look at incentives and the system to see if the problem is solved, does anybody care, and would they be willing to pay? Another way we think about it, if the answer to that question is no, is can we use technology to bring down the cost of solving this problem in a way that we can also build a business out of it?
So once we have the stakeholders defined and who we think might be able to pay, we have all the constraints that we need to start looking at solutions. So when we think about solutions, we think about them in two ways. One could be something brand new, in which we're looking to apply something completely outside of the realm into this problem. That typically has to do with technology. But the other way goes back to us defining the problems well and looking at what are the current workarounds in the system. So what are people doing on the side or in an informal way that already solves the problem that maybe we could use at a scalable venture that could be used as well. So as soon as we've constrained the problem to who's going to pay, how much we need it to be, what the actual problem is, we're then able to create new solutions using tools like design thinking and stakeholder mapping in order to generate new solutions that we think we can then go and launch into the market.
Yeah, so I think important in that is starting with what's the value that we're trying to create for someone and actually starting there. And then we can brainstorm 10 different ways to deliver that value and then make a decision on what you want to move forward on based on that.
And this is really the core of Invanti. At the end of the day, we want entrepreneurs that are really obsessed with the problem, not with the solution they come up with. So we're willing to pivot between 10, 11, whatever number of solutions that we have until we find the right one, because what we're really concerned about is solving the problem that we defined up front.